into the darkness. I can see you guiding me. I'll follow in your footsteps, Mother, for so long. Head into the darkness. You don't wanna follow me. Say goodbye to everything. Say so long. Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Made in Abyss, Season 2, Episode 3, and we are going to venture into the village of the Hollows. This is so interesting and cool that I actually jumped the gun today and did my scribbles early, which I'm not going to make a habit of, but here, this is what I drew today. I drew a bunch of little cute monsters who are so cute and varied and weird and interesting, and I have some questions. But we'll get to that in a second. Let me put this up. I think it's so cool how hollows have gone from something mysterious and unknown at the very edges of our knowledge of the world. Things that Rico and people had heard of and had heard mentioned, but didn't really know what they were. They were a little bit held in mystery. And then that idea evolved into an object of pity, a creature created by torture, as we met Mitty, a creature created by torture. And that became the meaning of hollow, along with Nanachi, this other special variant of a hollow who retained her humanity, or something of it. Now it evolves further. There are many hollows living under here, and they are, it seems, living, and maybe even thriving. This is beyond expectations. This is weird, and novel, and interesting, and I want to know what the fuck is going on. Who is the oldest hollow here, and how's their memory? That's my start. Second question, what's the distinction between the weird robotic mechanical people who seem to also be sentient and conscious maybe, but maybe they're just being puppeted around, I'm not sure. Certainly there's one that Rico is like riding in the OP, so maybe vehicles? Mechanical contraptions? What are those? Are they hollows? Were they once people? How much freedom do these individuals have to move around and explore? And what was the meaning of that sinister narration at the end of the episode, saying that those who enter into this space will never be able to leave? And does that apply to us? And finally, the question that's actually led our characters into this space. Where the fuck is my whistle? Where's my whistle? That's the key to everything. Its identity as a person wrapped into an object. And it's also the key to the future and to unlocking the objects and artifacts that we might find down here. We're really going to need it. So, why'd y'all take it from us? And may we please have it back? And if not, we might have to be going to change our definition of hollows again to include enemy. Because they're fucking with stuff and we need them to not be fucking with it. They seem amenable to our presence. They seem like they're probably reasonable people, and I'm really intrigued to see this go down as a bunch of social encounters, but I do have a nagging sensation of fear. Just because we're in the abyss, just because we're in the unknown, and because everybody's kind of for themselves, and they're immediately surrounding people down here. Will this be a wonderful village full of welcome arms, or will this be a spooky place full of traps? Only one way to find out, and that's to go in like a true adventurer, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm ready. I don't have anything else to say. I already did my scribbles, which is kind of nice because I can just move through it. I'm super ready to get into the Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Episode 3, find out about this village of hollows and how it impacts the rest of this crazy layer of the abyss, and what they know about more. Have they gone further? Do they go down and come back? Do they have information? Who's here? Are there people down here who were once whistles who've been lost? Do they have any of their memories? There are so many questions opened up by this circumstance. I love it. I love it, and I want to watch it, and that's what we're gonna do. So, let me give me one sec. Let's go find our whistle, make some friends, maybe meet some people from an age long past. Beep beep timer for episode 3 of Made in Abyss. Early access on the Patreon. Beep beep timer. See if I notice anything I didn't notice before. Those are the notes. Probably Wazakan eating bugs. Right? We didn't really meet the blue-haired character who she's with a lot. Well, there's the... Okay, I didn't notice that was with that stick. Symbol. No idea. Oh, Balef had a bunch of flowers in his hair. I didn't notice that. I wonder if they were growing there. Probably not. I don't know why. It gave me chills. Weird. Yeah, I want to know about that guy. All eyes on us. Oh, all appendages on us. Okay. Oh, we gotta go up. They don't know that the curse isn't here. Can Nanachi see? Super weird. Me too. Thanks, Nanachi. Aww. Hi. Oh, they're... Did they shrink away from Reg? Yeah. 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 Also, this place. Yeah, probably. No idea. Totally could be. Are these all, like, bones? Is that... Oh. Oh, hey! Oh, whoa! Oh, are you helping? Are you helping? Are they... Maybe the center of it? It hasn't been forged into its final form? Oh, shit! So they're not gonna steal the whistle, they're gonna give it back and make it full, make it whole! So she's carving it. Yes, Mania. Okay. Don't know. Livestock? Yeah. Even the robot thinks that you're fluffy. Oh, you've become gaseous. Whoa. So there are probably lots of hollows that are not capable of showing. Is that what we're about to see? Nope. It's a city. It's it's a city. Value. Things and not things. Everything is for sale. I don't know if he means price. Uh-huh. Old stuff. Oh, a bunch of hats. Is it your stuff? No. Whoa! All looky, no touchy. How do we value? Huh? Just change into value? Blood. Will they see the symbol? Okay, that's nice. At least you're not gonna force it. Ah, see the symbol. What was the manifestation of floating gold? Yes, thank you, Nanachi. Nanachi with the plays. Oh, the shirt is ripped. I just realized. Oops. Is this haggling? Learn from the best. Truly. Oh! No, she's perfect for this job. Meep! Those are food. Yeah. Is value. Oh! Oh, poor bunny. Oh boy. Yeah. So seems because of your own choices later? Or that's the first they've heard of that. Oh. Oh. Truly she was. Thanks, Mitty. Value is treasure, isn't it? Same idea. That's a penis. Ah. Okay, they don't seem afraid of him. I've seen enough to know where. Whoa! Squishing! Are we gonna watch Mania get reborn hollow? Things can't die? Oh my god. Hey! You killed my dog! Let's full John Wick mode. John Wick mode engaged. Oh! Just like one of those squeeze balls with the. Oh, that's just an awful prolapse. Oh, Jesus. Mania, you poor thing! Man, we don't know what we're getting into. Is that the little thing? Is that the three eyes? What? The the balancing? The culling? Are these the elder ones? They look like they have eyes. What the fuck is going on? What? Oh, because of what you said it did to Mania, and there's no balance. You said there's no balance. It's all turning into money. What the fuck? All of their precious things to balance things. It's gonna die. Oh, it just reminds you of MIDI? What force is turning stuff into value here? Extreme power. It'll unbalance it or rebalance it. I also don't want that to happen to this craw. Hmm. It doesn't count. Hmm. That's your pay. That's your payout. Does that bond you to the village? Uh-oh. Okay. Hadimai. We'll go past... What? Yeah, I guess we're safe. Huddy. Madibo Motima. She's figuring it out. What a crazy language. It's so cool. Everything is so cool. What? Black void of goop that automatically karmas. There's literal magic karma in this hollow. What the fuck? With eyes. With eyes and darkness. I can't imagine why. Yep, high spirits all the way. Fair. Oh, is this the hotel? Oh, is it just auto split? Yo, up. One each. Yeah, me too. It's literally blood money, right? I'm so freaked out by that. It's pretty nice. Just sprinkle some eternal fortunes on it and all will be well. I don't trust your judgment, Nanashi. Oh, okay, I trust that. Yeah. What is everything made of? The red stuff and... Oh, very good way to put it. What is with the bugs? Oh, you're so up. Oh, that's an eyeball. Oh. Better out than in. As you wish. Now you're gonna find out how that toilet works. Let's go check out whatever that is. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Oh, is that a balancing? What is this? I love the use of CG for Majikaja. It works so well. Maybe that's the girl? Oh. Embodiment of value? Immortal can go anywhere. Could have been the one who stole. Nanachi's on the ball. Okay, our party is as split as they can be. It's a weird way to put it, man. I also want to see Faputa. No, not cheat. I'd really like to go see Faputa. Because what the fuck? Okay, he's doing the recon. Good, good, good. Ooh, that's familiar. Whoa. Well, that's her. Does she pilot that thing? Oh, we get the direct connect. Okay. Close. It's weed. And those creatures have been melded into what Faputa rides or creates. Again, not quite. So did they get locked in here, or just her? Probably just her. Yo, being able to split to the other timeline is so cool! Watch out for giant fireballs! Welcome home! Oh, Jesus. So what did you do? That's the end of the episode! That's so cool! Instant money karma? Does she do that? Is that Faputa doing that? Like infused into this place or something? What the fuck? No, it's Vueko. The evaluation of things and the not seeing value in people except for their parts is Vueko. And she's under with the goopy hair, and that's turning into the goop. It's gotta be. So Faputa lives here amidst it, amongst it. But I'm almost certain Vueko is the cause of this karmic stuff. Whoa! And next, Princess of the Hollows? Friend. Ooh, a new friend or an old one? Just need a moment. I just need a moment. I just need a moment to, like, shake that off. Woo! Whoa! Okay, so the curse does not touch this place, but instead, a much more mysterious and odd power infuses this space. Value is everything, and everything turns into ethereal currency that floats around and melds itself into a unicurrency, and then is bonded to your soul or something? Like connected to you, linked to you, stuck to you somehow? So bonds, value. And value is different to everybody. And what it means to you becomes manifest as value that can be then shared. It's the perfect barter economy, right? Everybody knows exactly like a monetary or a numerical representation of their personal ability to get use or value out of an object or item or something. That's wild. That's wild. It makes sense that a society would build here, would turn into a trading community here. And then the sinister layer of it all, that one, there are no moral compunctions about what value might be. And two, everyone is bound by this law in a way that's manipulable, like obviously really fuckable, right? Rico goes, Mania, yes, Mania is worth more than I can say, right? And not even realizing it, that leads to the death and destruction of another person. Because they unknowingly caused harm to value that you then, after the fact, said was worth more than they could possibly ever pay back. So it tears all of their things away, and finding that not worthwhile, the body makes up the shortfall. It's like debt collectors coming back for your house. Everything you own, all of your collateral, everything. And if you're here and you've made the changes to become a hollow, by choice, they say, to become a hollow, you're bound to this place, probably by the same power, right? But maybe not, I don't know. What is it that keeps the curse at bay here, I wonder? Maybe it's the I don't know. I don't even understand what the physical location is physically made of. You know, everything's made of this white sort of bony material, and it might be bones? That might be what it is? I don't know. That's got the symbol on it. She becomes Faputa, this princess of the Hollows. And their bond still exists, but no more. Okay, I said it while it was happening. I think using CG for Majikaji is amazing. It's amazing. It's really cool because of how jerky and blocky the robot creatures seem compared to the, and we see it here, there's this immediate sequence as Majikaji goes by, and then we turn over to just goops all gooping at once. It's like a cool, weird contrast distinction. I figured that out when I was doing this, that having goopy shapes, like fluid shapes, right next to sharp shapes creates visual intrigue. It creates a lot of stuff going on. And man, there's a lot of visual stuff going on, especially with the backgrounds that are all twisted and warped and shapy and have all this like blood tint iron coloring over everything. I really wonder what this place physically is or was. A lot of it's been carved out to be steps and things, but I don't know. It feels organic. It feels alive, like living in a tree, but I don't think it's a tree. I don't know. They do seem smart. Majikaja doesn't seem organic. I hope this isn't the work of whistles, and we discover that they are extracting value from Prushka. One who knows is working on her, and indeed it seems to be that they are carving away to the heart of the vibrating stone that is Prushka, actually turning this heart into a whistle, not just its natural shape. So, suspicions allayed a little bit. But they would be allowed to steal it and just take it because it didn't come from out of here, right? But now that they're in here, that's theirs, and they should be able to get it back. I sure hope so. I want to just play this scene with audio because there was something about the tacking that just I felt weird, and I want to hear it. You know what it is? It's just really, really good Foley. It's really good Foley. I want to note there's this like it's so I'm imagining that the Foley artist took a real rock and was using like a little pick or something next to the microphone, right? But there are bits in there where they go tick 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 tick, right? Like they hit something and it, like a little skid to it. All of the sounds of the characters shifting gear and armor and like bits and pieces in Reg's arm, you can hear it all in there. It's like it's right next to my ear too. Truly some top tier ASMR. Amazing. It's just one example of the way that sound design throughout the show is really incredibly spectacular. And I'm sure that there are other things in the episode that are similarly spectacular that I just didn't notice because they're so well woven into the environment. They just sort of wash over you and you're like, oh, that was just a cool goop monster. And you don't think that, why did that goop monster sound exactly like a goop monster should sound? And how do I know what a goop monster sounds like? And why did that make me think that that's exactly it? Prushka doesn't mind it. Because it's not in its true form. It gives sound to a life's will. I thought Majikaja was looking for the word that we've used, the life-resonating stone, but instead, just an instrument. To possess one without undergoing that process isn't good for its value. I do want to... Kachi. It's cash, right? A modification of katsu, like katsu, victory, value, worth, or merit. The value of a present. You could say that you could use it similarly. It's not worth reading any further and use kachi in there. Worth nothing. Worth doing something with. So it can be used and is often used for monetary value, but it's more like worth or merit. Like the value of a thing. Okay, and that tracks with the feeling that we get that, I guess it's explicit, that value in this place is personal. What's valuable to one person is known by the karma. Fucking wild. Not a living creature made of smells, and so cannot speak, and so sought out a body, not a vessel. This body is a vessel. Kaja wanted a body, not a vessel. Okay. So, all sewn up, gas is inside, so it's hydraulic action that's leading to the motion of this whole thing. Whoa. That's my interpretation. I love the look of this market thing. It's amazing how you can just do a hallway with people standing at the edges and it immediately reads as marketplace, but man, it immediately reads as marketplace. I love all the spooky little creatures. This makes me want to run a D&D campaign with this as a central location and just spin some stuff up. Tools and artifacts and a note that she believes is from her mother. I don't doubt that, necessarily, but I don't know how she would know until she opens it. I guess she recognizes it. Can't hold on to that. Can't touch things. Gotta pay. That's when we start finding out that things are a little bit sinister. You yourself. Lots of value there. Lots of people want bodies. Especially cute human children. And even Kaji wants one. Uh-oh. Not for sale. Not for sale. Okay, nobody's gonna steal. Fucking, gotta point this out. Nanachi is on the ball in this episode. Every freaking possible thing to notice, Nanachi notices it. Notices the money, notices a bunch of shit earlier, is asking the right questions, like, I wonder what's going on with this Majikaji guy. Freaking great, Nanachi. Now, you don't really have to pretend to be interested when you have a Riko around. Value is being surrounded by little animals. Value is putting tubes through your body. Value is slicing things. Yay. and everybody respects everybody else's form of value, which is really cool. What a novel utopian barter society that we've built out here. It just requires an ever-present, totally like uncorruptible, because it's innate and not related to any of the individuals here, overarching control system in order to make this utopian society function even a little bit. It just requires God. It just requires a God to make sure that everything works, and then everything works great. Otherwise, free market economy plus God. Wild. Wild. Just an insane metaphor. An insane analogy. An insane idea. And I don't know how this is going to shake out. Are we going to go fight God? Or are we going to go befriend God? Hopefully we can befriend God and God karma can be on our side. I don't know. Maybe I've got it all twisted up. Let's be clear. It may be entirely the case that Faputa and this property of this place are unrelated. They could totally be unrelated. In fact, as I said, I think it's Waco probably that is causing this stuff. So maybe we gotta befriend that god. And they notice Nanachi's state. I love that they call her the nice smelling fluffy one. It's really cool. It's really cute and validating, but it also speaks to what they've all lost, right? She came out of the holification a cute, nice-smelling, fluffy creature that everybody loves, and Majikaja's a gas, right? Majikaja's a gas. You have proper life. There's more to you. And indeed, quite a bit of value, one might consider. This little flash to Mitty is heartbreaking and beautiful. Another reminder of her treasure. It is of wonderful value. So, we find ourselves relating to the creatures. That's a penis. And we hand Mania over to this goofy goop that's just about to turn into scraps. Squish. Fuck. It's like watching a kid play with a little animal and not know how strong they are. It's like of mice and men, you know? George, be nice. But no, Mania gets squished, prolapsed, and eyes pop out. I don't know what Mania's biology is like. Yikes. At least this little creature is pretty resilient. It does seem like dead, though. And the parts leaking out the butt is really a little bit too visually close to Prushka leaking out of the canister for my taste. It rocks on with that awfulness. Rock on, Maiden Abyss. You got the awfulness on lock for sure. Yep, just push that back in. I get this real sense of how fast things can turn in this location. Because this is a lot of bodies. And when we're sort of trapped in here and not being allowed through, or when Nanachi is forcing her way through, I get this immediate impression of like, oh man, we could get stuck in here and get lost. It would be bad. This would go bad. But all is well until a horrifying screech from on high. That does sound like Faputa's screech. It's similar, right? Horrifying screech from on high. It knows that it has done wrong, and so with its gigantic ass, gets caught up. Oh, the eyes that they have are very similar to the ones on, I guess we're calling her Faputa. They are very similar. Maybe they're not even eyes, though, but it does feel like looming figures, doesn't it? Faces. What a horror. And it's a growing horror because it starts out kind of awful and sinister, but then it gets worse and worse. And I don't know how to put words to this element of it. There is a responsibility for it without realizing that you're responsible for it, right? It's like, you wander into a place that you've never been, you don't know the rules of, and then somebody asks you, hey, did you did you see that person over there wearing a blue hat? And you're like, yeah, I saw them wearing a blue hat. They were wearing a blue hat. I'm like, thank you for your information. And then a gang of, like, a SWAT team out, and they fucking murderize the person. You're like, whoa! You can just watch it happening, and you don't even realize that until it's happening too late, that you've consigned a person to death because of something, totally mundane, totally normal. When Majikaja asks what the value of mania is, Riko has no reason to lie or to say anything but, I don't want anybody to hurt Mania, so yes, Mania is more important than I can say. And in doing so, consigns this pink fluffy creature to be torn into shreds for value, to make up for the loss that it's caused. We just gotta sit on that. That's so... whoa! It sucks. It's so awful to be on the side of that. It's like a level beyond the bystander effect. You're directly responsible, even though you didn't know what you were doing, and you're not the one that caused it. You're still directly responsible, and you can't make it undone. Ugh. And we focus hard on the tears and the torment that this creature is going through, and Nanachi feeling it. We leave it with just scraps, and that's not enough. There's something really scary in this moment when Majikaja goes, so, are you saying its value isn't high enough to cause this balancing? Uh-oh. What would happen if she affirmed that, right? Would that cause a rebalancing onto her? What would it take from her to make up for the value? Or does it not count because she's not bound to here? She's able to take the rewards? Oh man, I have no idea. So it tears him apart and sells the pieces. Nanachi on the ball again with the, hey, so what about stealing Prushka? She's from outside, it doesn't count. Rip. Alright, Riko is really good at social encounters, as usual. The money changer person is so cool. Reminds me of it's in a weird way, in Redline. Just because of the fingers, I think. And we get ourselves a nice little room and some not very nice food with awful bugs. Wonder what's going on with that. And then everything starts to change because Faputa has arrived in a giant mecha, I believe made up of the bodies of those first mechas that they met many, many years ago when they first ventured down here. Faputa, Princess of the Hollows, who looks so fluffy, and I'll bet she smells good, arrives. And we snap back to her past and their first discovery of this place and the strange creatures that call it home. Yeah, they look like they're parts of her now. I wonder. And an enormous, many-headed, Hydra-like monster attacks. And so their fate is entirely uncertain. Left for us to discover in the present. What fun! It's a village of hollows and it's way weirder. It's way weirder than any of the... No matter what this was gonna be, it was gonna be cool and weird. But... Karma Market? Goop Gods? Kinda cute, fluffy lady with a giant mech suit Bioshock monster style? Way beyond. To infinity, far beyond. No idea what we're gonna do now. Let's meet Faputa. Let's find out anything from a person who may have seen everything. This show's so cool. Thanks for watching it with me. I'll catch you next week for more. You can catch it early on the Patreon. I'll see you there. Much love. Treasure what you value and Don't trade it away? Don't let it get ripped away from you by Karma God? Wild. My favorite word now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Peace.